So why would you want to join BitClout? Well, I'll just explain it in the way of helping you understand why we joined BitClout. Let me tell you a little bit about us. So we are a decentralized social collaboration platform, and we help people who are going places to get there. So for instance, on our platform, EntireTask.com, you can create a vision for your life and your business, create a vision board as you see here, and you can add your goals in. You can see these are some of our moonshot goals that we're working towards, and create your projects that will help you to achieve those goals, and then your tasks that you need to do on a daily basis. You'll notice something that's really unique about this is that each task is giving you a rank, and that is based on the projects, the goals, and the vision above it, so that you know what's most important for you to work on at any one given time. So let's talk about how our growth has been organically on the different platforms since we started, tracking this. And so, for instance, we can see a slow Twitter growth, right? Facebook, they're all maybe LinkedIn's a little bit more growth, Instagram a little bit more growth, but not, anything magical. But hey, wait, now we come down to BitClout, and BitClout is, so we're a double-sided marketplace, and the way I can explain that is, for instance, in here, pretty soon you'll be able to click on network, and you'll actually be taken to our node, and on our node we are going to have all of the coaches that we have, or the coaches that choose to join the BitClout platform will be on there as verified because we've actually already interviewed them. And so these coaches can help you to achieve your goals, projects, and tasks, right? So that's kind of like where we're going with this. So BitClout is one of the ways that I communicate with coaches on BitClout. We can see that's growing a little bit better. And if I go down to the actual users, and we call those users of our software, we call those people goal getters, right? People who are interested in achieving their goals. We can see that's growing a lot faster than any of the other platforms. And then there's me here too, personally growing fairly quickly, right? And on the other platforms, YouTube is actually the best platform that we're growing on traditional social media. And when I say traditional social media, what do I mean by traditional social media? So traditional social media is where a company owns the network, right? And with BitClout, it is a decentralized platform, and so nobody can ever cancel your account or anything like that. And you can, for instance, be on one node that is BitClout powered, or you could be on BitClout.com, or you could be on another node, but your identity will stay the same throughout that entire experience. What I'm noticing is the engagement is much, much higher than any of the other platforms. And there's a couple of reasons behind that. First of all, they're not being distracted by ads. And second of all, it's the early adopter, what comes along with being an early adopter. People are much more likely to engage with you in those early moments. I was on Twitter way back in 2009, and it feels very much like that. So just from those graphs that I showed you, you're going to grow your following a lot faster on BitClout than you are on other more established networks. So now is the time to really get started with it and get to learn it and understand it. So you can see it's a platform owned by its users. Bitcoin's decentralized money, and you can think of BitClout as decentralized social media. Now, if you just go to bitclout.com, scroll down to the very bottom, that's what I've done here, and click on Learn More, I would really encourage you to have a look at what is BitClout, have a look at the vision so that you understand kind of where we're going with all of this. And then, if you want to get started, click on Sign Up, and you can sign up either with a seed key, which is a little bit complicated, or you can sign up with Google. And that's what I suggest you do. Click on Google, it'll sign you in. That's the easiest way. You don't have to manage your key. Makes it super simple. All right, so when you sign up with your Google account on BitClout, it will not connect to any existing accounts you have if you already have BitClout accounts. So this is more for if you're creating a new BitClout account, because that's exactly what it'll do. It will create a new account and it will actually technically store your secret key on the drive of your Google account. So that's what's going to happen. Then it's going to create a new account, as we can see here. That's the public key of the new account. And then if you want to start off with some free BitClout, and I think it's $5 that it sends you, you can enter your email address here, and then you'll receive some free BitClout. But let's say you don't want to give away your personal phone number, you can simply click on Skip. And you can put your email address in there as well if you want to get notified when people purchase your coin. I'm going to skip that again. And now it will say it's a decentralized social network. And pretty soon you'll be able to buy NFTs and give diamonds and a heck of a lot more on the BitClout network. But for right now, you want to get started, so let's buy BitClout. And now here is the really exciting thing that was released today. You can actually buy BitClout with US dollars. So now, if you're not familiar with cryptocurrencies or anything like that, or Bitcoin, and you don't have any Bitcoin, don't worry. You can now purchase BitClout with US dollars. Pretty soon it will be open to people all over the world. If you're not in the United States, buying with Bitcoin is still a better way to go. Now you can actually purchase it with several other countries' currencies as well. So that is just wonderful. So I wanted to let you know about those two new things that happened today, which make it so much easier for anybody to participate in the new decentralized social network. Okay, so after you have purchased BitClout, what you want to do is you want to go to your profile, and you'll probably have some numbers up here, and all of this information will probably be blank, and it actually may even take you to that. If it's been a while since I've done that, so I can't remember where we go. But once you get into your profile, into the update profile area, what you want to do is you want to take whatever social network is your biggest following on. You want to kind of copy that profile here. And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. So you'll notice that my largest following is over on Twitter. I've been on there for a really long time, follow pretty much everybody back. And basically you'll notice I have my picture, I have my name, I have, my profile of what I'm up to right now. And then in here, you'll notice I have my name, I have my picture, and it's pretty much the same profile, just worded a little bit differently, and a link to all of my social networks. So when you do that and you first come in here, your founder reward is going to be set to 100%. You want to keep it at 100%, and you want to actually buy your own creator coins at that rate. So once we have set the picture up, your description up, your username up, what we want to do really quickly is we want to update the profile, okay? And when we update the profile, we can then click on the profile and we can buy our own coin. So that's what I suggest you do, is purchase some of your own coin. It doesn't have to be a lot, just some. And I'll give you an example. So if I go into my creator coin, you'll notice that I have almost 8 of my own creator coin, which is now valued at $986. Now, I certainly didn't pay $986 for that. I can't remember exactly how much I originally invested. I think it was like $100 or something like that. In total, I've only put about $350, $400 into the platform. So you can see that it grows quite a bit if you do it well. Okay? So just put whatever amount you can realistically afford right now into your own coin. You also want to keep some of it in BitClout in your quote unquote wallet, okay? So that you can purchase other people's coins, right? And, you know, if we look here at my wallet, you'll see that I've purchased our own company, Coach Clout Goal Getters, my COO, and then a whole bunch of other people, right? And so my wallet value right now is $1,000. And that's because a lot of these people have increased in value over time. Not people, but their coins have increased in value over time, right? And so I would classify myself as a value investor. And so I invest in people for the long term. I don't kind of trade coins really quickly, but you can certainly do that. And there's a lot of people who do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I myself like investing in coins for the long haul. Now, having said that, you've now purchased your coins, and you've now want to go back in here into update your profile, and you want to set your founder reward to a lower value to encourage people to purchase your coin, okay? And the neat thing about that is, for example, let's say that somebody purchases $100 worth of your coin. This founder reward means that $10 of that will come into your wallet so that you can then either cash out of that, or you can purchase more creators, or you can purchase more BitClout, whatever you want to do. That's your kind of your reward, your founder reward. And so everybody pretty much leaves it around 10%. Once you have established yourself on the platform, you can raise it up a little bit higher. Or if you are starting a project and you don't want anybody to invest, you could mark it to 100%. So that is the best way to get started. Now, let's talk about your public key here. Your public key is a key where people can send you BitClout directly. It's sort of like an instant payment, right? So I'll give you an example of this. This lovely artist here, she is actually responsible for this image. It was actually a photograph, and if you look at it, she actually modified it and made it a little bit more artistic, which I thought was really nice. And so I wanted to use it, and I wanted to pay her for doing that. I simply click on this key, and it allows me to copy her public key, and then I can actually send BitClout to her with that key, right? And then I just decide how much BitClout I actually want to send to her. and it'll give you the conversions right down there. So it's a really fast way of just sending somebody a payment for something on the platform. And I like using that as a way to pay for products and services the best, because they get that then full BitClout amount, right? Which then they can reinvest into their coin, or they can purchase other creators, or they can cash out with it. And so that's really nice. Whereas if I had purchased her coin as payment for a service, I would have to remember not to sell her when I'm doing my trading. And it becomes a little bit more convoluted. So I think the better way when you're paying for a product and services is just to send somebody the BitClout directly. Now, having said that, right now, BitClout's only 3 months old, so everything is not perfect. And she won't be able to see exactly how much I sent her right off the bat. But there is a way of doing it, and you can actually find it on the blockchain itself. And so soon there will be able to be a way for that you can understand how much somebody has actually sent to you. But you can also see it in your wallet. You can see how much you're. Okay, so right now, how can I see how much that was? It's a little complicated, but let me show it to you. You can forget it right after I show it to you, but I just want you to be aware of how to actually find this information. So what you can do is you go to explorer.bitclout.com and you simply put in your public key right there. Click on search. And then what you want to do is you want to look for basic transfer. And now you will notice that my key right here ends in HHX, okay? And Sabira's account ends in, you can't actually see it here, maybe, well, trust me, it ends, well, let's just look at the first ones. BCI, okay, it ends in CEQ7. Anyways, so the total output, okay, we can copy this here, and if we just go to send BitClout and we put that number right here, it will tell us the value, okay? So that is how to find that information right now on the blockchain. Yes, it's difficult, but at least you can actually get to that information and you will know what actually happened and who sent it to you. So, hope that helps. Thanks for watching today. I hope that you really enjoyed the video. And if you did, there's a lot of different ways that you can interact with me going forward. I don't post much on the other platforms anymore, so if you want to get other videos like this, probably best to follow me on BitClout, because that's where I'm posting most of my stuff lately. And you can either follow me there, you can like something that I post, or you can actually give a diamond. And when you give a diamond to somebody, let me give you an example. Let's go and find, let's go take a notification of somebody talking about something. So I was on a big meeting. There's the Nacho Average call. So when you jump into BitClout and you want to get to know a lot of humans, jump on Nacho Average right there, Nacho Average, go there. And you can jump on one of the calls, jump in there, and you'll get to meet a whole bunch of us. This was a huge call today. And so, for instance, right now, I'm going to give a diamond. And if I click it once, it's worth, about a cent. But if I really liked it, I could, for instance, give them another one all the way up to like $900 of my coin. It's actually going to send to them. I'm going to give them about 10 cents right now. So there you go. He's got about 10 cents worth of my coin right now over there. There you go, Zach. Thanks for that. That's awesome. So there you go. No, that's one way that you can support people on the platform is by liking their stuff, reclouding, which is like retweeting, or giving somebody a diamond, which gives them a little bit of you. Also, if you really liked this video and you think I should do more, then by all means, buy my coin. And you can see as my coin price goes up over time, maybe it might go down too. You never know, right? I might offend somebody. So, although you can't cancel people, you can offend people and they might sell your coin, right? So, the neat thing about this is that it keeps everybody positive, keeps everybody helpful, and that's what I really love about the spirit of BitClout is that everybody's really trying to help other people and trying to do good things in the world. There are, however, some scammers on there, so you got to watch out for that too. And if you feel, weird about something on the platform, just don't do it, right? If somebody's asking you for something and you don't know if they're a real live human, if they don't have a blue check marks, it means that they're not verified on other platforms. In other words, they might not be verified on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Those are the only ones that actually, I think it's only Instagram and Twitter that they're doing the verifications from. But there is a way, there's a verified profile. Once you get to know people in the community, they will kind of unofficially, for instance, if you jump on some of the Nacho Average calls, they will unofficially verify you if they know that you're a real life human. So watch out for those things. Interact with humans, not with bots and not with pushy people. And there's a lot of good people on here. Hope you enjoyed this today, and I look forward to helping you out in the future too.